Hey, welcome to John's Guitar Lab. Today we're going to do a little review on the Mel Bay book. Alright, wondering how well we made out with the down and up strokes. Those that have the book, by the way, page 34 is what I'm referring to, where you had the daily scale study in A minor, and you had the upstroke. Well, we already knew about that, but the down and upstroke, where that piece, visit to the relatives, which means the different minor scales that and all that. Then below on the page you had Careless Love, which was the chord bass accompaniment type of piece. In other words, we bass chord and accompaniment. That's what it's supposed to sound like. Doesn't have to be that fast. Has to be even. All right. One thing is make sure on Careless Love, when you see the note, the E on the fourth string, that note rings while you're playing the chords above it or higher. All right, with the pick. All right. Mistake there. See, I make them too. Okay, just a brief overview. If you think you heard me miss a note, or you did, all right, some days are better than others. Okay, moving right along. The next page, page 35. Song Without Words, as you could see, that's a duet. That's straight ahead. With your eighth notes that are in there, where you have 2, 3, 4. First, do it all downstroke, and again, make a little stronger reference on Song Without Words, part 1, where you see the first measure has half notes, the second measure has the eighth notes. First, to learn the piece where you see the eighth notes, use all downstrokes. Once you're comfortable with it, then start using down and up strokes. And an easy way to remember the down and up stroke is if it's on the number when you're counting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If it's on the number, the chances are it's going to be a down pick. All right, if you're on the and, chances are it's going to be an up pick. Sure, there's exceptions, but for these pieces that they're all what we call straight ahead, the timing is pretty much exact. You could almost count on that the number is going to be the downstroke and the and is going to be the upstroke. Okay, just a little something to help you along. All right, Terry's tune, another thing there. You'll see on the third measure. Okay, Terry's tune, just in case we don't know, it's page 35. It's on the piece below. All right, where you see where it says D minor, that's the third measure, and you see those X's underneath the notes. All right. All that means is they want you to hold that note down so you get this sound. Because otherwise you'll get like that. Here they want it. Okay, I'll play the first 4 measures for you. Listen up. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. opposed to. All right, so that's where the difference is. All right, so just be cautious with that. I know we went over del capo al fine. All right, going back to the beginning. I know I mentioned that, but I'm going to mention it again. When you get to the end of the piece, and again, Terry's tune, all right, you'll see on the bottom, it'll say D, C, D period, C period, and it'll be al, A-L, fine, F-I-N-E, or fine. All right, when you see that means del capo, go back to the beginning. Al fine, all right, you're going to go back to the beginning, and when you see the word fine appear in the music, and you'll see it down on the third line, at the C chord there, right at the end, you'll see fini, or fini means end. I say fine, but it's actually technically in Italian fini, or fini. All right, finish. Anyway, that's what's happening there. Just to jump ahead, all right, page 36, you're going to see we're going into the key of G. All right, look it over. We'll be talking about that in our next Mel Bay lesson. All right, and what's important to note is where you see the G scale, look at the steps and half steps. If you compare it to the C scale, all right, just the formula, not the notes themselves, you know, because you're going to have C, D, E, where in the G scale you're going to have G, A, B, C. But look at the formula and you'll see that it's the same. One step, half step. One step, half step. We'll talk more about it in the next lesson. Listen, if you like what you hear, give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe so you'll get all this stuff right away. All right, questions, comments below. All right, thank you. Enjoy your day.